Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. I didn't get the air signs done yesterday, so I'll do them this morning too. Before we go any further, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You know I can never thank you enough. Some of your comments yesterday were awesome too, by the way. The readings are very deep at the moment, but I think we're all taking something away from the readings at the moment. And yesterday's was extremely powerful for me too. So I always say, you know, some readings sort of definitely don't resonate with me, but there's the occasional one that sort of bowls me over and says I've still got work to do as well. So, okay, so I have the intermediate tarot class on the 18th of September. If you're interested in that class, I would highly recommend that you email me now and put your name down. It isn't a beginner's class, so I presume that you already know the tarot fairly well before you do an intermediate class. If you've done the beginner's class with me, then the intermediate class would definitely be something you would move to. It is a bit more of the interaction with the other people. That's what I love about it the most, because it does pull you out of your comfort zone a little bit. All right, what else? Okay, I had trouble with my computer on Wednesday after some sort of issue with Amazon. I'm really taken aback, but I ordered a computer through Amazon and they emailed me and said I wasn't who I said I was, even though I've been ordering there for a while and my address for delivery was the same as the addresses I've used previously. It became a bit of an I don't like dealing with people like that. It was really, how would you say? They were really unreasonable in that they didn't check out my details, and it was quite, I don't want to say embarrassing, but it was a bit of an insult to have somebody, you know, say that you're not using your card. I wrote back and said, this is my business card. I'm buying it on my business account, and the name is different to my own name because it's a business. But at the end of the day, I'd purchased things on my business card before, so I don't know what was going on. Anyway, I had to cancel the computer, so the computer's been a bit of a thing for me this week. So I've decided to leave it alone for a moment and just make do with the iPad, which I found a way to work with this week too. So we're all right for a couple of weeks. I do want to buy a new computer, but that just wasn't worth it. Wasn't worthwhile. So a couple of people had said to me yesterday, you're not your usual chirpy self, and I guess I was a bit frustrated by dealing with big organisations. So needless to say, pull back my subscription, won't be using Amazon again. And I feel like I need to say to you, I was fine, I was really good, but I was a bit sort of frazzled around the edges from that situation. So, and may have been what you were picking up on. Anyway, today we are going to use the Universal Celtic Tarot for your reading. And we'll see what's going on in the world. Wow, that was a bit of a funny split right there. All right, we have the Death card coming out. Scorpio energy. The Death card is a card that talks about change. It talks about something has to go in a different direction. It can't keep going the way it is. Sometimes this is sort of like that more enforced change where, you know, something happens and you just have to go in a new direction. Say, for example, your job becomes redundant. You have no choice. Sometimes the Death card is a card of something within us that we're not sort of really needing anymore, moving away. We may fall in love, fall out of love, but there can be an internal change. Sometimes I see the Death card as being sort of more deliberate in that we choose to change something, but we choose it in a way that it's best for us. But whatever it is about change, but it's about something substantial. It's not just a little change. It's going to be something that will change you or the direction that your life is going in. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles coming through. So for some of you here, you may be meeting someone that's going to bring a lot of stability into your life with this King of Pentacles. It could be that you're meeting a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be meeting someone you could have a really strong connection with, who could be a life partner for you. But this King of Pentacles has a really nice pentacle to offer. And I love this deck because he's looking at you. He's not looking at his pentacle. So this is someone who really is focused on the relationship rather than on the material world, which I like. That's nice. All right, Five of Swords. So there's sort of this energy with the Five of Swords where it for me, it's always been like a Pyrrhic or Pyrrhic victory, where you're sort of leaving something behind, even though you may not necessarily want to leave it behind, but you know it's best for you. It's a winning at all costs card too, so it can be seen as sort of like, you know, taking what you need and moving forward, sort of, and not taking any notice of what is behind you. So it could be that you're making some sort of decision to move forward here and make change and leave something behind. Now, it could be that you're leaving a partner behind here with the King of Pentacles, or someone you have a very close relationship with. But it could be that you're just leaving something behind that has not really served you on your journey, or has not really taken you in the direction you want to go. But the Five of Swords says to me, you're packing up your kit bag and moving in a different direction. The Justice card, it's got a funny feel to it this morning. Now, usually with Justice, I feel like that karmic energy where, you know, things have to be put right in the universe, and we know we have to make changes to do that. Sometimes we can sort of move things along by deciding that where we are in our life path, or on our life path, needs to change for us to move in a new direction. And I feel like this is why Justice is coming out here. I feel like you're making some decision here to leave something behind, to change something in order to move in the direction you need to go in. Whatever this is, I'm not really sure that you're comfortable completely about leaving it behind with that Five of Swords energy. Maybe something that is difficult to leave behind, but you know you're doing the right thing with the Scorpio card there. Okay, so for some of you, oh my goodness, I feel like some of you are leaving old love behind to go after new love here. I feel like some of you are separating here, or moving away from somebody here that you had some sort of connection with this King of Pentacles. I feel like this is a brand new offer coming through. All right, let's see where we're going. So we have a brand new offer coming in, possibly from a water sign. Ace of Cups looks like love to me. The Page of Cups, Page of Wands. There's a lot of communication going on here. Forward movement with the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Six of Swords, moving away from something. Eight of Wands. All right. I definitely see you moving away from some sort of situation here to move towards a new situation. I have to be honest with you. I feel like some of you are moving away from a husband or a partner to take new love on. For others of you, you may be moving away from someone that you've had a fairly substantial relationship with. And it could be that you're moving towards someone new that is that King of Pentacles. But for me, that feels like you're moving away from an old energy, going to a new energy. Especially with that karmic energy coming through there. Oh, I have been known to choke on fresh air, so don't worry about that. Overproduced saliva. The World card coming through. So the World card for me is a card that talks about closing some sort of cycle out. Again, sort of sitting with this energy of this mini read here, it's like closing something out and moving on to a new cycle. So I don't know what it is for most of you, but I know that you will resonate with this. I feel like you're bringing in a new stability. I feel that's why you know that you need to move away from the old energy to bring in the new energy. You know that you need to do that to bring more stability into your life. But the World card tells me that you are closing down an old cycle here. All right, let's have a look and see where we're going. Okay, King of Wands coming through. You're definitely, I know I'm talking to people, Six of Wands, Wow, Eight of Cups. Some of you are not satisfied where you are or in the relationship you're in. There's nothing clearer to me than what I'm seeing in front of me here. I feel that you're going towards either somebody or a situation that shows more adventure, more passion. It's like somebody has perhaps recognized, perhaps you feel unrecognized in your current relationship or unrecognized with the person that you're currently with. Because there's sort of this energy of someone else sort of, I was going to say, Spirit is saying picking up the slack, but I guess it will resonate with you. But it's like this energy of someone recognizing a value in you that somebody has not recognized before with this Six of Wands. But the Eight of Cups definitely tells me you're moving away, even though you're moving towards something that is relatively unknown to you at this point. You're moving towards either a Leo, Sag or Aries, or someone who's much more passionate and driven and closing down an old cycle. We have the Emperor coming through with the Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. It just keeps reinforcing the same story. I feel like somebody here, we have Aries energy here. Somebody here is, and Pisces. We have some sort of energy here of somebody making a big impact on you. Also have Capricorn, Saturn energy here. Somebody's made a really big impact on you here. And I feel like with this Five of Cups, you're somewhat leaving the past behind, especially with the Five and the Eight, and the Five of Cups looking at the Eight of Cups. So it's like leaving some sort of disappointment behind and moving towards a brand new energy with the Eight of Cups, something that's more satisfying. I feel that whatever you're moving towards seems to have had more impact on you because you've had this change within you here and started seeing things in a very different light. Whoever this person is, or even this situation that you're moving towards and leaving something behind, gives you more opportunity. It's giving you more, it's opening the world for you. So it's opening up brand new doors. And I feel like somehow or another, this is about you taking your power back, leaving things behind and moving forward without any doubt. I just get a strong feeling for many of you, this may be walking away from an old situation, but in general, the reading is telling me that you are emotionally dissatisfied where you are. Something has come along to show you something in a very different way, and you are moving towards that energy here. The thing is, there's not a lot of pentacles in the reading, so I'm not really sure it's a work situation. It feels more like an emotional situation. So maybe some of you are closing down some sort of emotional cycle that's held you back. Maybe you've been stuck in some sort of energy here with the Hanged Man. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. All right, with the Five of Pentacles, sorry. The Knight of Wands. Something here that you're walking away from has left you feeling very empty. The Six of Pentacles can very often talk to me of having situations where you feel you're doing all the work and you're not receiving something back. So I feel like something's being shown to you or offered to you that is showing you like some sort of reciprocal energy here. Let me just do the mini read. I'm going to put some more cards on because we end up with the Knight of Wands. I want to see where it's going. Something is changing, but I feel like this is almost has this energy now of internal change. Something you are choosing to change yourself. For some of you, you could be finding more stability, but others of you, I feel like you're leaving somebody behind here. It's sort of like wanting to build your world the way you want it rather than staying where you are. So it sort of feels like a whole lot of choosing to move in a different direction, especially with that Justice card. I feel like you've been given a love offer here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy there. But it's like you've been given another opportunity. So it may not be, maybe you're choosing yourself with that Ace of Cups and going after what makes you feel fulfilled. But perhaps we've been talking a lot about closing these cycles down. Maybe you've identified some sort of pattern or some sort of way of doing things that you are leaving behind, you are letting go of. You're finding that where you are and what you've been doing is not bringing you the level of satisfaction nor glory with this Six of Wands. So you could be doing things that are not really making you happy at a much deeper level. Maybe the Ace of Cups for you is about you recognizing your own power here and moving towards the energy of the King of Wands. For others of you, it looks like a new offer or something has come in that shifted the way you see your world or the way you think. Let's have a look. Knight of Wands, we've got the High Priestess clarifying with the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, wow, okay, and the Ace of Cups again. I feel like for some of you, you're getting a brand new offer here. And I feel like this offer is a good offer. I feel like it offers you something that makes you feel like you've got power in a situation. It feels like something is being reciprocated here. And I feel like you're closing down some sort of old cycle here, quite possibly with a Leo, Sag or Aries, but you're moving away from something. Perhaps you're realizing your power. Maybe you're understanding that you've been investing in something that hasn't been giving you back or that you don't feel good about. Because this brand new offer here says to me you're moving away from an old way of doing things. And it is part of some sort of karmic contract, but you are working with someone here. Maybe you've given up on another situation. The High Priestess says to me that this situation is unknown too, but you're taking a chance and moving towards this sort of, if you have a look at these two cards, I mean, this one here is the Five of Cups, but we see, you know, quite a lot of energy that these people are sort of, this person's turning his back on that, but this person's walking towards it. So I feel like somehow or another you may be leaving something behind that was unsatisfying because you've seen some sort of promise of something much better in the distance. And although this isn't a full moon like that is, it's like you're willing to take a risk on something that has less information at this time because you're unsatisfied by where you are. So you're heading off in a brand new direction here. And I feel like you're making a choice to go in that direction because you've either closed out a cycle where you've been dissatisfied and unhappy where you are, or you're choosing to move in that direction because you see more opportunities where you're going. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say this morning. Good. And that one wants to come out. The Thinker. Oh, this is really interesting. It's card 44. 4-4. All right. This is about strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win at the game of life you're playing right now. Okay, that's really interesting. Now, if this is a relationship for you, it says here, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it's good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. So maybe when we're talking about moving on from something, you don't have all the facts yet. But in weighing up this situation, you're starting to understand that maybe you need to trust that what is being shown to you is better than what you're leaving behind. I feel that's what they were trying to say. All right, I'll leave you with that. Thanks, everyone.